Pockets of Peace, I feel like, is really a great segue into kind of you as a whole, as an entrepreneur, because you have a lot of really cool stuff going on, right? You're like a designer. Listen, I'm going to ask you about Glamzilla in a minute because I know that you are helping her. She just posted recently, but yeah, you're a designer. You have Nabela Noor home, which is really cool. And you brought me some goodies and I'm freaking out because I'm very excited about these. But obviously, like, you're also creating content and you're, you know, doing a lot of things. You're multifaceted, but you started mainly in the beauty space, right? Like that's kind of where 1000%. Where you lived, but you've branched out to lifestyle, all the things. So kind of when did that transition take place where you decided, hey, listen, I'm more than just doing beauty and there's nothing wrong with just doing beauty, but like you noticed yourself evolving, right?
I have to say, and I hate to be like repetitive, but I Pockets of Peace changed my life.
Oh,
like I learned really so much about myself. Like I learned what I love. And by learning what I love, I knew what I wanted to delve more into. I'm obsessed with cooking. I'm obsessed with design and interior styling. I love, love, love helping people with their homes. And my own home was kind of like my proof of concept.
Yes.
You know, like when I did my house, I learned so much through it. And then I started to help others with their homes. I just finished a property in Scottsdale. Like I love helping people transform their spaces and make it feel like a place that is peaceful for them. And that's kind of my design aesthetic. So yes, it's very neutral, but I like to say it's very tranquil. I want your space to just be really, really relaxing. I want you to walk in and just take a deep breath. Yep. And so doing that has been really, really fruitful. And I'm excited to help Stephanie. First of all, can we talk about how kind and loving she is?
She's
like
the best.
Truly. Yeah. Such a good person.
No,
like
lovely.
The people you've had on here, I'm like, yes, Patrick, I'm just so grateful to have made friendships with people who are so sincere.
Yes.
What you see is what you get. And that's who she is. That's who Patrick is. And I'm just like obsessed. But
oh my gosh.
When
she said
that
she reached out to you on social, she's like, she tagged you. And I was like, oh, the perfect combo.
It's going to be gorgeous. Wait. I'm really excited about it.
Oh my gosh, yes. And for those of you who don't know, Stephanie has gotten a new home. And listen, I love how open she is about how she's like, I've been doing this for a long time. Like I'm achieving these things with you guys. You guys are helping me. And so she's like moving on to this really beautiful time in her life where she's checking
again, the
boxes.
Joy, the abundance. Like,
yes, that she's wanted to do. And so this is her dream as well. Did she reach out to you and she was like, please, will you help me? Or like, cause you guys know each other, obviously.
We're always like chatting. So we were in the DMs and she was telling me like, do you like my couches? And I was like, yes, I love them. And she's like, I was so inspired by you with my paint color and the vibe is there. I was like, girl, I will help you. She's like, shut up. I was like, absolutely. And so now I'm going to help her with her space and I'm excited. You know, for me, anything that I can do to help someone look at their space differently and be able to, if that's the one place where they're able to just rest, I'm like that's a big accomplishment. So I'm really thankful.
I was going to say, going back to even the beginning when you were first starting, like, I think you can love design and anyone can love design, but to design for other people is very difficult. Like that is a skill. Like, just so you know, like I can look at a Pinterest board and be like, oh, that's beautiful design. But if you ask me to like do anything, I could never do that. I just don't have that skill, right? You have that skill like 1,000%. So where did you figure out that your love of like home decor, and I know Pockets of Peace changed you, but like to actually go from that to like actually designing is, I mean, that's a big step and that's amazing.
It started off with me just loving like the acquisition of home decor, right? So it started off with like, I love buying home decor. I love going and like picking out stuff for my home, to then like, I really love those decisions. Yes. Those are really important, like from the archway to the handle to the every single thing became like something that I would just really fantasize about. I'd love to mood board for fun. And then I realized I really like to just transform spaces. And whether they're in small ways or big ways, you know, I've done, again, full gut renovations. I've done projects where I just help people with a specific room or a specific area. I can do virtual styling and all those things. But what I found was it was way more than just a love for decor. And it started to get into like, I want to help you even structurally down to like every single detail, ground up from every corner, wall, like everything. Let's tear this down. Let's put like, I've become so invested in how we can take the bones of something and create something really, really beautiful. Yeah.
For people listening, I know everyone thinks like you can look at something and you're like, oh, I can copy this space or I can do this space. When you're a designer, truly the eye that you have to have is so significant. Like you said, it's the details. Because anyone can go like, oh, someone used this paint on their wall. I want to paint my walls that. But when you're like looking at how things go together and you're putting the puzzle pieces together, it's so impressive. So I think that's so cool that you do that. And when you said transformation, it's like in a way, even your love of beauty is kind of.
I wanted to mention that. Yeah. I think when you're a beauty lover, you love aesthetics.
Yeah.
And that's what it is for me. I have a love for aesthetics. That's why I love calligraphy. That's why I love baking. That's why I love design. That's why I love fashion.
Yeah.
I just love to make life beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of beauty lovers can resonate with that. You know, that's why I don't think you'll find many beauty lovers who are not also invested in how their space looks.
Yeah.
Because we just have this obsession with aesthetics.
Yeah.
So that transition for me felt very fluid and natural.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yes, I love to paint my canvas, but then now I want to paint the canvas of like the walls in my
Yes.
house. And literally before I came here, just last night, I was like doing art in the plaster art. Cause like, I want to make my own art for my
That's
house.
so
it's just
cool.
like, I just love making things beautiful.
Are you hitting